Let's talk about the history of Gotham City in my DC cinematic universe. We start off with the rather boring stuff. The city of Gotham was founded in 1635 by a man named Nathaniel Wayne. He wasn't a very rich man, but he had started an architecture business in the local area, and eventually people started moving to the area around where Nathaniel had lived, and they needed houses built, and warehouses built, and barns built, and they all went to Nathaniel. And so his architecture business boomed, and eventually, hundreds of years down the line, his descendants had literally built Gotham City. They're like the Rockefellers if the Rockefellers were only one family that never split up. If just every single time they only had one kid all the way down the line. That's why the Waynes are so crazy fucking rich. And eventually we get to that point, 40 years ago, Thomas and Martha get shot by Joe Chill in Crime Alley, and little Bruce is left an orphan. But then we jump ahead to 6 very important years for the backstory of Batman in my DC cinematic universe. And so we're going to start off with year 0. In year 0, Carmine Falcone and Salvatore Maroni have started a Cold War against each other. It was always an unspoken agreement that the Maronis get the south end of Gotham and the Falcones get the north end of Gotham. But someone got a little greedy and started having secret hits done against this guy's guys. Nothing definitive, nothing he could concretely link to him, so it never sparked an all-out war. But that didn't stop Carmine from suspecting this was all Sal's fault. So Carmine had a genius idea. Carmine got a group of his own guys, just a handful of them, and he told them they were going to go undercover as a new gang, a new organization, and they were going to hit this guy's meth manufacturing front, Ace Chemicals. That's right, this dude has his men pretend to be a gang called the Red Hood Gang. The Red Hood Gang attack Ace Chemicals, and unfortunately for them, this night is March 30th, and a man dressed as a bat bursts through the skylight to Ace Chemicals, stops the Red Hood Gang, but unfortunately, because Ace Chemicals was just a front for a meth manufacturing lab, it didn't really uphold OSHA safety standards, so while the Red Hood was stumbling over his own cloak, he tripped onto a hand railing, the hand railing snapped, and he fell into the vat of acid below. But he survived. He stumbled back to his boss Carmine and told him everything that happened. Told him that they messed up the hit, that some dude dressed as a bat came and stopped them, and everything went to shit. And because this dude dressed as a bat stopped this gang, now Maroni knows that Falcone openly attacked him. Falcone is upset, and he shoots the Red Hood, leaving him for dead. And then we get into year 1. The streets of Gotham are now an all-out mafia battleground between the Falcones and the Maronis. And the only things standing against these guys are Jim Gordon, newly appointed commissioner of Gotham, Harvey Dent, newly appointed district attorney of Gotham, and the Batman. These 3 men team together trying to take down both of these guys legitimately. But then a series of killings start happening every holiday. Falcone's family is taken out one by one, and then Maroni's family is taken out one by one. So scared for his own life, Maroni agrees to testify against Carmine Falcone to District Attorney Harvey Dent. But while he is in witness protection, he is attacked by the Holiday Killer, which in my universe is Joker. That's how Joker got his start. He was getting revenge against this motherfucker who betrayed and shot him, and this motherfucker for unknown reasons, because Joker should not have a concrete origin. This is as concrete as it gets. Joker makes Salvatore watch as he beats Salvatore's son to death in front of him. And then Joker leaves. And when Maroni asks Joker how he found them, Joker tells him, "Your district attorney is a little more two-faced than he appears." And now Salvatore Maroni believes that Harvey Dent snitched his location to the Joker. And so just before the trial where he was going to testify against Carmine Falcone, he throws acid in Harvey Dent's face, turning him in to Two-Face. And then Joker finishes his complete wiping out of the Falcone and Maroni crime families, leaving only Carmine Falcone and Salvatore Maroni alive, just so they could see that he killed everyone they know and care about. Those two have no more power in this city. This dude took all of it. And then Batman takes him down and Joker is thrown into Arkham Asylum. But now there's this huge power vacuum because these two guys who made up the entirety of organized crime within Gotham have both been taken out. And so we get two newcomers who come to take advantage of this power vacuum. Oswald Cobblepot, the owner of the Iceberg Lounge, who decided to expand his own minor criminal enterprises to become a new head of an organized crime family of his own making, and the other, Harvey Dent. You see, Joker wasn't lying when he told Salvatore, who told him where to find him. Harvey Dent wanted Salvatore Maroni and Carmine Falcone gone and dead because he wanted to be the crime kingpin of Gotham City. He was never good. This has always been Harvey's real face. This is the one that he used to trick everybody. And now that this has happened to him, he just owns it. He becomes the criminal he always wanted to be. And so these two begin amassing power, and this guy becomes such a thorn in Harvey's side that Harvey hires someone to kill him. Noted assassin, Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot. Unfortunately for Floyd, he runs into Batman. Batman beats the shit out of this man. This man's thrown in Blackgate Penitentiary, and they get Harvey Dent and throw him into Blackgate Penitentiary, which unfortunately leaves Oswald Cobblepot unopposed to amass all of the organized crime power within the city of Gotham. During Batman's third year being active, Haley's Circus comes to town and the Flying Graysons perform. Unfortunately for them, they didn't pay off Penguin's guys, and so a man by the name of Tony Zucco killed the Graysons. Bruce Wayne was there to witness this event. Bruce Wayne immediately took in the young Dick Grayson to be his ward, and within 1 week of their murders, Bruce Wayne presented Tony Zucco and the two other men who helped in this hit before Dick Grayson, and Dick Grayson got to decide their fates, and he decided they should go to prison because heroes don't kill. And later that year, Gotham City would be terrorized by a man named Edward Nashton. A man obsessed with puzzles. He just wanted someone that was his intellectual equal to play games with. And so he started setting up elaborate puzzles for the police to solve. No one in the police force could, but Batman figured all of them out. This man had a nearly 1 year long war against Batman, and in the end, Batman was able to solve all of Nashton's puzzles, track this man down, beat the shit out of him, and throw him in Arkham Asylum. But just as soon as this man is locked away, a bigger threat comes into Gotham. And I do mean bigger. Bane decides to establish an American distribution and production hub for his drug empire. And he chooses Gotham City because there is no one there creating the quality or quantity of product that this guy can dish out. He comes in right around the end of year 3. He starts demolishing Penguin's dudes, and this dude becomes the face of drugs in Gotham City. He's inevitably confronted by Batman, only unlike every other villain Batman has fought thus far, this dude is good. And he shatters Bruce Wayne's spine on his knee. And for the next year, Bruce Wayne is in physical therapy, learning how to walk again, while Bane and Penguin duke it out on the city streets. And finally, after the grueling year of healing and physical therapy, Bruce Wayne goes back out onto the scene and he takes Bane down. And those are probably the most important set of 6 years that you guys need to know about to understand Batman's backstory going into my first Batman movie in my DC cinematic universe.